The engines on the Fat Controller's railway love to be really useful. But one day, Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling rather bored.
Come on, we're going to miss the bus.
Where are we going?
Just come on.
What's up, old boy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a bit bored of doing the same work every day.
I'm sure something different will come up.
I hope so.
Ah, Thomas! Just the engine. There's a goods train waiting for you in the yard. I need you to take it to the docks. The boat leaves at sunset.
Still bored? It was only a goods train. I want to do something exciting.
Hello, Thomas. Henry's had an accident and he's blocking the track to the main line. I'm afraid you'll have to stay here tonight. Well, it's a change at least.
Driver, where did that line go?
That's the old Seaside line. It closed a very long time ago.
Why?
Long ago, there was a busy town right by the sea. It was a beautiful place. However, one night there was a big storm. Huge waves washed up into the town, damaging cars and buildings. They built big walls to stop it from happening again, but by then most people had fled the town. It is now abandoned, and the railway line therefore had to close.
Oh my, what a shame. Wow, look at this place! It really is abandoned. Whoa!
Come on, Thomas, let's get to shelter. I think we should head back, but look how cool this storm is. Wow! I don't think it's safe to be up here. The tide's coming in. Ow!
Are you alright?
I hurt my leg! I'll call for help. Thomas, some boys have had an accident at the old seaside town. The roads are blocked and it's too windy for Harold. Do you think you can help them?
Of course!
Away we go, Thomas.
Thomas, I heard all about your rescue mission, and thanks to you, the boy is being safely treated at the hospital. You're a really useful engine.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Thomas, you said you wanted to do something exciting, and I think you got just that.
Oh, I certainly did.
Thomas, Percy, and Toby loved working on the Branchline together. The three engines are great friends, but one morning, Thomas the tank engine was feeling very pleased with himself.
The fat controller thinks I'm such an important engine. Who knows what would have happened to the children if I hadn't rescued them?
That was very brave of you, Thomas.
Indeed, but it's good to have you back on the Branchline again. It's nice to be home, but I'm starting to think that all this Branchline work is beneath me. I'm a hero, Percy. I could be doing so much more.
Percy and Toby were speechless. Later that day, Percy was shunting trucks in the yard when Thomas arrived.
Thomas thinks he's better than us, but I'll show him just how useful I am. Dear, oh dear.
This doesn't look very safe to me. We'll let them know at the next station. But when Toby arrived at the station, he was surprised to see that no one was there. Unbeknownst to Toby, the farmer was bringing his sheep up to the platform. Oh, look! Excuse me!
Oh, Toby, you scared all the sheep away.
I'm very sorry, sir. I didn't know you were there. Don't worry about it, Toby. It was only an accident. Soon enough, the farmer rounded up his sheep, and Toby told the workmen about the damaged tracks. That night at the sheds, Toby told the engines about the damaged tracks. Drivers said the tracks are unsafe. Please be careful.
I noticed that too when I went past. Pah, you two are silly. You've already caused enough confusion and delay as it is.
With an attitude like that, you'll surely land into trouble.
Yes, you will.
But Thomas took no notice.
Oh, I need some sleep. Good night.
The next day, Thomas was still boasting.
Percy and Toby are such fusspots. I'll be fine. Please be careful, Thomas. We don't want you to get into any trouble.
Luckily, no one was hurt, but Thomas was stranded. Thomas has come off the rails. Can you help him?
Of course.
Well. You told us that you thought Branchline work was beneath you, but it looks like you're beneath the Branchline now.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean it. We know. Come on then, let's get you up.
The three engines then reconvened at the shed.
I'm really sorry. I think I got a little too puffed up in my smoke box.
You certainly did, but that's all right. We really were glad to have you back.
But now we'll have to make do without you again. I'm sure you'll do a tremendous job, because you both are really useful.
Poor Thomas had to go away to the works to be mended, so Percy and Toby had to look after the branch line. They did a tremendous job. It was hard work, but they knew that Thomas was relying on them. Then, the rain came. The water in the stream by the station grew higher and higher, rushing and swirling in its hurry to reach the river at the bottom of the valley. Percy waited at the station anxiously. Nothing to worry about, Percy. It'll have to get a lot higher than that to cause us any trouble. Percy knew Toby was right, but he was still worried.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to be slow when crossing the bridge.
Percy panted. "Pah! You going slow makes me late," retorted James.
It's too dangerous to go any faster. The water is very close to the old bridge.
Is the water giving you trouble again?
Percy didn't appreciate James's attitude.
Why don't you stop being a scaredy engine and just go a bit faster?
Percy was fuming. He couldn't believe what he had heard.
I'll show James I'm not scared of water, and I won't be late.
Percy had let James get to him, and he was soon heading for trouble. A quick thinking porter uncoupled the coaches, and Percy was floating dangerously on the water.
Don't worry, Percy. We'll fasten chains and pull you back to the bank.
Toby acted quickly, and in no time at all, Percy was back. Couldn't you tell the water was too high?
I didn't check. I was too busy thinking about what James said earlier.
James? Well, he was late at the station today. He'd been too rough with the coaches and derailed them. Don't take his advice.
Percy knew Toby was right. The incident caused some delays, but the two engines quickly made up for lost time. Before long, Thomas had returned home. The three engines all worked very happily together, and often laughed about the time that Percy almost had a bath.